Hello. Hey, junkies. This is my reading for Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love and cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks are good out there. Wow, this city has some darkness around it. Being in NYC, Philly is about 2 hours away, so I visited Philadelphia many times. I think the last time we visited Philadelphia was back in January or February of this year, and we had a really, really nice time. The parking is expensive out there, though. They got us with that one, but still, I think Philly is an absolutely beautiful city. But just like any big city around the globe, you will be faced with high crime rates and drug use. With that being said, let's get into the reading. So, Spirit is showing me the economic disparities between the rich and the poor in Philadelphia. I see some groups have limitless amounts of money while other groups are penny pinching and trying to figure out how to manage their money. I see that some of the citizens of Philly feel trapped. They are searching for purpose. There are career options, but the options as usual, aren't the best. Spirit is showing me that a lot of people are turning to spirituality. Many citizens are turning to God. I am also being guided to warn citizens about false prophets and scamming churches. So watch out with the mega churches and pastors that's always begging for money. Just be very mindful of that out there. Scamming came up heavy in the reading in a variety of ways. I'm also seeing drugs like fentanyl taking the lives of the more affluent and privileged citizens as well as the poorer citizens. I'm being shown some citizens heavily dabbling in a variety of drugs. So drugs seems to be a big issue out there, whereas in like New York, of course, we deal with the drug issue, but in my New York reading, alcohol came up more than drugs, and drugs came up more than alcohol in this reading. So, drugs seems to be a significant problem out in Philadelphia. I'm being shown happy families basically being destroyed because of the crime in Philly. I did see a serious increase in crime. I mean, I pulled the death card. The death card was the first card to come out when I asked about crime in Philly. A lot of families financially are being affected by the deaths of lost the loved ones, between grief and the deceased no longer being able to provide for their families the way they once did while they were living is greatly impacting the economic growth of families in lower income communities. Fathers won't have legacies because their only children who would have passed their name on to the next generation, they're not making it to the stage where they're even having children and being able to pass that name down to the next child. A lot of these young men are being taken off the streets through crime and violence. So that is really sad when you really look at that. This is heavy. Spirit is also showing me a lot of backstabbing and an increase in incarceration. I'm being guided to warn some citizens about violence that may occur at an outdoor event for families. So be careful during festivals and events like picnics and barbecues, especially if you have your children present at these type of events. Spirit is showing me that some citizens are in economic duress, but Spirit is also showing me that it's temporary. For those who are willing to take risk, I see renewal. I see many of their citizens reaching their financial goals and being rewarded for a positive career slash money mindset. Relationships that were failing because of financial reasons will be renewed. That's a positive thing. These couples will find healing as their finances take an upward turn for the better. Spirit is showing me much disharmony and imbalance around the city. Citizens are growing impatient with regards to change. I'm being shown drugs and alcohol causing some citizens to make reckless decisions. I'm seeing there will be an increase in home invasions and carjackings. Citizens are being guided to protect their territory and stand up for themselves. This may be a good time to consider purchasing some form of protection or taking a self-defense class. Spirit is guiding citizens to move if they are able to leave the city. I'm being shown people moving out of Philly to overcome hardships. Some citizens will find clarity and they will choose happiness, while others will sit in sadness and depression. I'm also seeing women who are staying in DV relationships because they cannot financially provide for themselves and rely heavily on their abuser. I'm being shown that yoga, meditation, and spirituality is keeping a lot of citizens grounded. I see that the mayor has really been fighting for change around the city, and he may have been met with some pushback, but he is rebellious and will do whatever he can for Philly. I'm receiving that this is a mayor who genuinely cares about his city. He is all about family, nurturing, and growth. I see that the mayor could be pushing for new initiatives, possibly around pre and postnatal care. I don't know what I'm getting, because I got the Empress. I got a lot of like family, birth, nurturing type of stuff. Overall, I do see the mayor has pure intentions for Philadelphia. Unfortunately, I'm receiving that this job could be taking a toll on his already poor health. I see there may be some heart issues, and if he doesn't take it easy, things will only get worse. I am praying for his healing. I did pull cards regarding his health. I think that it's a bit intrusive to put what I've seen out there, but I will say this, that the cards were not good at all. So I really hope that the mayor of Philadelphia puts his health first and really takes care of himself and takes it easy on the job. I'm praying for Philadelphia. It's a beautiful city. It's a city I love and frequently visit. So I pray things get better out there. This brings us to the end of the reading. I am so honored that Spirit guided you to this message. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Happy healing. Bye.